Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. Just a day after an assassination attempt against Donald Trump shook American democracy to its core, the former president is in Milwaukee for this week's Republican National Convention. Speaking to members of the press earlier this evening, President Biden condemned the attack and urged all Americans to unite against political violence. An FBI investigation into the attack is underway. The FBI says the shooter, who has been identified as Thomas Matthew Crooks, acted alone in the attack. He was killed by the Secret Service shortly after firing at the former president with an AR-15 style rifle, injuring Trump, killing one attendee and leaving two others in critical condition. His motive remains unclear. Crooks was a registered Republican, but also made a small contribution to a left-leaning group. Speaking to the media today, former classmates of Crooks have described him as a loner who was bullied in high school. In the aftermath of the assassination attempt, all eyes are on security at the RNC this week. News 8 Now's Ken Kozorowski and Allison Ferget are in Milwaukee with the latest.
In the wake of an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania on the former president's life, security is the name of the game here at the Republican National Convention. Hello, everyone. I'm Ken Kozorowski, joined by Allison Ferget. We are in downtown Milwaukee, right outside the Fiserv Forum for the Republican National Convention, which will be commencing tomorrow morning throughout the week, ending Thursday night, with Donald Trump being awarded the delegates, presumably, to take the nomination to be the Republican nominee for President of the United States. And again, security has been emphasized in the wake of what we have been seeing go underway in Butler, Pennsylvania. We have been talking with law enforcement officials as we've gotten acquainted with the area, gone through various security checkpoints. And Allison, things have been very thorough. I mean, everybody's doing a fantastic job. Everyone's been very approachable and honestly cordial, even in the wake of what we saw in Pennsylvania yesterday.
Yeah, it's very impressive how approachable and kind everyone has been to us and patient with us as well. But there is, strict security measures going on right now. When we go through the media checkpoints, those security checkpoints for media, we had dogs sniff our Photox bags just to make sure that there wasn't anything there. So they are being very serious about their jobs, they're taking it very seriously, but they also have good spirits with them, which is great to see right now.
Yeah, there is that sentiment that what has been planned for months and months and months is ready to work for all of these law enforcement officials, whether it's Secret Service or from state trooper or patrols or local officials from Milwaukee. Everyone has that kind of confident sense that what has been in the works is going to work. And if anything, officials on the ground here have told us we might see a slightly more increased Secret Service presence. But as it stands right now, media, as we've been walking around the hard perimeter here around the Fiserv Forum, law enforcement outnumber media by at least 4 to 1.
Oh, definitely.
It's been heavy.
Yes, and we're seeing law enforcement from all over the country. We spoke with people from California to Indiana to New York City. They're coming from all over to make sure that this area is safe and secure. And earlier at a press conference, the RNC's coordinator for the Secret Service says that they have no plans to really change anything that they're going to be doing.
That's right.
So we're confident in the current plan that we have. It is based off of technical assessments, protective intelligence, and we are continuously monitoring information related to the event. So we're confident in the plans that we have, and we're moving forward with those plans.
And tomorrow there are protests planned against the RNC that are going to be about a block away. They will not be in the secured perimeter at all. They did make an agreement with the Milwaukee Police Department. It's a handshake agreement is what they're calling it, but the right to march at the coalition to march at the RNC will be doing that protest, but they are very confident, Ken, that it is not going to be anything to worry about. They're very confident that it's going to be safe and peaceful, which is great to hear.
Absolutely. Now, there have been concerns in what we've seen come out of the events over in Butler, Pennsylvania, that someone had the opportunity and took it to bring a rifle into that circumstance and make an attempt on a former president's life. So obviously that is another concern here. And what kind of gun restrictions would be allowed was a big question mark heading into the area. Now, within this hard perimeter, we have black gates around several blocks. It's about a 5-block radius or so. Within those gates, guns are not allowed here at the Republican National Convention. Now, outside those gates, immediately outside, it all falls onto state law, which has very specific restrictions on the kinds of firearms, but does not all in all outlaw all of them. And I know we've known Governor Evers has tried to promote ordinances or enactments to ban essentially all firearms from the area, but state law would preempt any kind of city ordinance that Milwaukee aldermen and women would have considered. And they did consider things like that in the weeks leading up to this RNC, but ultimately nothing was enacted. So within the hard perimeter, guns are an absolute no-go. And again, with the heavy security presence that we have seen thus far, officers feel, and you can kind of get that feeling that they are confident in the things that they've put in place to make sure this RNC goes smoothly.
Yeah, and I definitely think too, for every media person that's come through, any person who's been working with the RNC, and any civilians that are just walking around outside of that perimeter, I think nobody feels any sort of danger. Everyone feels very secure and safe within here right now.
And the person who definitely feels safe and secure is Donald Trump. He made that abundantly clear on his Truth Social platform. He did not want anything to derail his schedule. He arrived in Milwaukee around 6 o'clock. We have not seen any kind of motorcade in the general area, but Donald Trump on schedule, ready to embrace this Republican National Convention that is essentially for him, to give him the nomination at the end of this week. So the stage is set. The theme tomorrow for day one of the RNC is about the economy, make America wealthy once again. We will be bringing you coverage throughout the week, every single day of the RNC, hopefully speaking with local representatives from the state of Wisconsin, perhaps a few delegates if we're able to be lucky as we go around the RNC area. So for Allison Ferget, I'm Ken Kozarowski saying back to you in the studio.
Ken and Allison will continue to cover the Republican National Convention from Milwaukee. We'll keep you updated throughout the week. One is dead after a fatal motorcycle accident in the town of Wheatland occurred on Sunday around 2 a.m. The Vernon County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to a motorcycle accident on Holt Road. The motorcyclist was driving when they struck a tree that had fallen during a recent thunderstorm. The driver sustained serious injuries and was pronounced dead on the scene. According to the Sheriff's Office, the name of the individual involved has not been released. Well, the Coulee region saw heavy rainfall last night, and with that, let's send it over to meteorologist Nicole Skalicki to see if more rain is on the way.
Yeah, there was a lot of rain yesterday, and that actually led to some river flooding. We do have a flood warning issued for around Reedstown until Wednesday. Now, this is due to some moderate flood levels in the area, but that should be back down to action stage by Wednesday, and that was due to all the rain we got yesterday. Here's a look at some of our rain reports. La Crosse sitting just above 2 inches, Eau Claire at almost an inch, Pepin and Onalaska just under 3 inches of rain, and this was just from our rain events just from yesterday. Winona and Galesville just over 2 inches. Now we do have some more chances for some rain tomorrow. We do have a chance for some late morning showers come Monday and another shot at some stronger afternoon storms. Now those storms are pretty unpredictable right now, but I'll break it down for you just coming up here in a little bit. After that though, we got a cool and dry week ahead. Planning your morning for La Crosse, it's going to be pretty warm already starting in the morning, but this is going to be our last warm day. Eau Claire's got a similar picture with that rain chance going into lunchtime. So if you plan an outdoor lunch, make sure you bring your umbrella with because you might get a little wet.
Nicole, thank you for that. Severe storms caused outages and left trees and power lines down across the Coulee region last night. Power was knocked out at the Quick Trip on Sand Lake Road in Onalaska, not far away. A tree blocking the intersection of Wilson Street and Oak Forest Drive in Onalaska. Stoplights were also out in the area of the Valley View Mall. And over in Independence, it's believed a tree fell on a house causing a small electrical fire. One person was treated for smoke inhalation, but we're told there were no other injuries. Xcel Energy, reported over 3,000 outages in La Crosse County, a majority of them in the Onalaska area, just north of I-90. As of this evening, all power in the area has been restored. Flooding damage has also been reported in Ontario, where 2 streets are shut down this afternoon. The closures include South 131 from State Road to Lincoln Street. South 131 is also closed at Bridge 1 between Water Street and Bray Valley Road. If you live in the village of Norwalk, don't flush toilets or put anything down your drains. Village employees shared the information in a Facebook post, labeling it as an emergency. According to the post, rain combined with water from creeks is placing extra work on the sewer plant. Residents are being asked to not put anything down their drains on Sunday to avoid additional water at the plant. Norwalk uses a gravity flow system, which means residents closer to the plant would be affected if the sewer plant were to overflow or become infiltrated. The notice is in effect for Sunday, July 14th. Coming up on News 8, the La Crosse Jazz Orchestra is celebrating their 50th anniversary. After the break, we'll give you an inside look at their concert in the Park series.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Listen to Senator Tammy Baldwin.
What is your view of the Biden presidency?
It is one of the most successful administrations in generations.
Most successful in generations? Inflation is sky high. Our border is wide open. Drugs flood our streets. The world is in chaos.
One of the most successful administrations in generations.
If this is success, we're in big trouble.
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Beat the heat with the coldest prices around at Black River Furniture Outlet. Reimagine your living room with new upholstery. Choose from Ashley, Catnapper, Bestcraft, or Best Home Furnishings and find the perfect seat for you. Sleeper and easy sofas available. Stop in and upgrade your mattress to a new hybrid, foam, or cooling gel bed and sleep comfortable this summer. Get your deck outfitted with our new Poly Outdoor. Bottom prices on top quality fan back, rollback, and swivel gliders. Love seats, pub seats, and accent tables available. Celebrating 30 years of community and business. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The 52nd annual Catfish Days in Trempealeau is officially coming to a close. The event kicked off on Friday, July 12th and will run through today. There were many activities over the weekend, including a catfish bike tour, a classic car show, and a fishing tournament. The festivities concluded today with the Catfish Parade, which began at 1 p.m., showcasing a delightful array of floats, bands, and community spirit. Approximately 80 entries participated in the parade, making it a memorable end to a fantastic celebration. The La Crosse Jazz Orchestra is celebrating their 50th anniversary tonight, marking the start of their 2024 In the Park concert series. Beginning tonight, the orchestra will perform at Riverside Park for the next 4 Sundays in a row. The group features musicians from across the region, including Madison, Stevens Point, and Minneapolis. The director of the La Crosse Jazz Orchestra expressed his enjoyment in interacting with audience members.
People love the music. We love the music. We could go play this on our own and just practice and do that. It's nothing without the audience. It's so much fun.
The group has played all over the region, including in Caledonia, Sparta, West Salem, and Stoddard. Their featured concert will be held on August 4th.
We have a chance for multiple rounds of rain tomorrow with showers in the morning and some stronger storms coming up later in the day. I'll have all the details coming right up.
This summer, be a part of the In Crowd with LCT's production of Mean Girls High School Edition. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
It's a lot quieter around here than it used to be. I'm Rebecca Cook. When I was growing up, this farm was bustling. Holsteins, hired hands, harvesting crops. But big corporations put family farms like mine out of business. And what has Derek Van Orden done? Nothing. Tax cuts for big ag, rising healthcare costs, undermining our democracy, extremism. We need real working people in Washington. And that's why I approve this message.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Senor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Senor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Senor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. If you're looking for a tractor, stop by Wood Sales and check out our lineup of Coyote tractors. Subcompact, compact, and utility tractors. If it needs doing, Coyote tractors will get it done. Get 0% for 84 months or cash rebates with standard rate options. Coyote tractors at Wood Sales and Service. Experience the Wood Sales advantage of service before and after the sale. Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
Hey, Dominic here to ask, do you love salt but need to cut back on all that sodium? Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing is the answer and is recommended by doctors and dietitians for those on low sodium diets. It tastes like regular salt but with so much less sodium. Use it just like your table salt. Great on corn on the cob, tomatoes, watermelon, and yeah, you could even use it on French fries and everything else you love to salt. Be sure to get your Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing and 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Get out of here.
This summer, be a part of the in crowd with LCT's production of Mean Girls High School Edition. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Coming up with these rain chances, but I'm going to break it down the best I can for you. So tomorrow's going to be our last day of that heat and humidity, and then we have 2 shots of rain. First one coming late in the morning with some showers, nothing too strong, and then we do have a chance for some stronger afternoon storms. The timing on that is a little unpredictable right now. After that, though, it's going to be seasonal and pleasant. Highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s, much more normal for this time of year. And then much of the period is going to be dry after that. So we just got to get through this part on Monday. So we'll have those morning showers come through at about 8:45, 9 a.m. First hit in the area. Gonna travel through the area again, just some showers, nothing too strong. Would bring your umbrella with you though if you are planning on commuting or going out to get an afternoon lunch outside. After that though, it's going to leave behind quite a bit of cloud cover, and that's where the tricky part comes in. So we have 2 scenarios that are a possibility for that second round of showers tomorrow. Here's the first one. We can see those morning showers sticking in the area around 10, start to move through, and then it leaves behind a lot of cloud cover. That's going to prevent the ground from warming up and causing those stronger storms to form. So as we can see in this scenario, all those strong storms stay to ourselves. Here's 6 o'clock, 9:30, and we don't get another chance at any other rain. Now that's the first scenario. The second scenario is we have those morning showers come through the area, leave behind a few clouds, but as you can see, there's a little bit more breaks in them, so that sun can shine through and heat that ground and get those stronger storms to generate. Once that happens, we'll see this line of stronger storms start to form between Eau Claire and La Crosse around 6:30 tomorrow evening. That'll move across the area. Again, this is still going to primarily be a threat to any of you folks living south of I-90 or along I-90. Everywhere else north of the area is going to stay pretty dry after that initial morning shower. After that, those storms are going to continue to move south to where all the stronger stuff is going to be occurring, and we do have that thunderstorm outlook with a slight risk for strong thunderstorms, level 2 out of 5. If you can see at the bottom of the screen, there is that orange bar. That's going to indicate where that stronger risk is of an enhanced risk. That's level 3 out of 5. So there is a stronger probability of those storms, those more severe storms sticking to our south, but we do have a chance for them still up here with that slight risk. Now the main factors with those storms are going to be those high winds and that flooding, especially with all the rain we've gotten already. There is a chance there's some larger hail with some of these storms too. Now that flooding is going to primarily be with whether or not you get hit by those storms. So we do have an alert day out for this situation. This is primarily going to be for that Monday afternoon shot of rain, not that earlier chance that we have coming coming through in the late morning. The impacts with these is going to be the heavy rain and damaging winds, and this is primarily going to be south of I-90. Now tomorrow is going to be our last hot day. We're sticking in those mid to upper 80s, but after that we're really going to cool down and we're going to get a little bit more seasonable. Now cloud cover is going to be a factor with this, so we might not get this high. This is the real temperatures, so we could stick down into those lower 80s, but after that we are going to get a shot at those cooler temperatures. Take a look at this. Our normal highs are going to be sticking in those 84, 85 range. Now with that in mind, tell me what you think of this 8-day forecast. 83 Tuesday, 70s back again on Wednesday and Thursday, and then after that it's staying dry in those lower to mid 80s. Much more seasonable and normal for this time of year. A lot different than those 90s we had this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm crazy. I'm totally cool with the rain.
I'm totally cool with the rain too. I love the rain.
Yeah, too hot as of lately.
Yeah, this forecast is going to be pretty boring coming up.
Yeah.
But if you like the sun, good for you.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Nicole. And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Adam Lays of Sparta with Farmside View. Every week we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you'd like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. Coming up in sports, we've got playoff football in July. The La Crescent Lancers made their way to TCO Stadium for the high school girls flag football championships. Kate Overton has the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Would you hire a barber who's never cut hair before? So why send someone to Congress who's never held public office and never passed a single bill? I'm Katrina Shankland. I approve this message because we need an experienced congresswoman. Right, Jed?
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,050.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax, we're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealands is perfect for muddy feet
and water balloon fights!
Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
The La Crosse Area Farmers Market Association is holding the Cameron Park Farmers Market every Friday through October. Connect with friends and neighbors over fresh, local, sustainably grown, and harvested food. Catch Moon Tunes Thursdays at 5:30 at Riverside Park. Enjoy a wide variety of music during this family-friendly summer concert series.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Our democracy is under attack by right-wing extremism. In Congress, I'll have the experience to fight back and strengthen voter rights to uphold the will of the people. I'm Katrina Shankland. I approve this message because democracy is worth defending.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. Today, the La Crescent girls high school flag football team made their way to Vikings TCO Stadium for some playoffs. If you missed the story yesterday, I recommend checking it out on our website, news8000.com. But La Crescent, along with a few other schools, are carving the path for girls flag football in the state of Minnesota. Along with the help of the Vikings, the hope is to grow the sport to the point where it can be sanctioned as a high school sport. It's the first year of the league, but the girls are out there showing what it's all about. Before we get to the highlights, a big shout out to the Houston Hurricane team. They weren't originally a part of the 4-team league, but when a team dropped out, Houston was able to get 16 girls together and form a team on short notice. And that's who La Crescent matched up with in game 1 of the day. And it wouldn't take long for the Lancers to score. Just minutes into the game, Abby Ernster throws it up to Savannah Klinsky, who makes an awesome grab in the end zone. Lancers take the lead. Later in the half, Cami Esser in at QB. She throws it up to Brooklyn Mitchell, another Lancer touchdown, and Mitchell was just getting started. Second half, Eve Cody now playing QB. She goes to the end zone, and it's Mitchell again, another score as the Lancers win game 1, 38-8, and that puts them through to the championship game where they were up against a tough Rosemount team. But just seconds into the game, check out Kaylin Ingram. Comes out of nowhere for the interception. Lancers take over, and they would capitalize. Cody finds Ernster for the score. La Crescent takes the lead, but let's jump to the second half. Lancers down 8 with just a few minutes to play. Cody connects with Klinsky, and Klinsky finds some space. She's going all the way in for the score. Lancers pull within 1, and they were going for the win. 2-point conversion from the 10-yard line, but the pass is off the hands of the receiver as the Lancers fall short 27-26. But on a day like today, everybody is a winner.
Coming together and bonding with new teams and just trying something new, it really led me to have fun and more experience. And then we're here, but I know we didn't win, but it's okay, we got them next year. But I had fun. I really love this.
100% play football. I don't care if you're weak, if you're strong, just play it. You'll get better as long as you go. Coaches help, everyone helps. It's just amazing. It's a great community, great personality. It just helps you so much for sports and all.
The girls also got the chance to chat with Vikings players Harrison Phillips and Blake Cashman, who were at the games today, showing their support. Third and final day of the Onalaska Legion baseball tournament, and the host team, Post 336, finished the weekend undefeated after taking down Prairie du Chien Post 68 2-0 in the last game of the day. MLB action, last game before the All-Star break, Brewers hosting the Nationals. First inning, man on second for Willie Adames, and Adames sends this one high and deep to right. One bounce, and it's off over the wall for a ground rule double. Brewers take an early lead. Now 2-1 in the third, and with 2 men on, Joey Ortiz lines one out to right, and the defense just misses it. Both runners will score as Ortiz is in with an RBI error-assisted triple. Let's go to the fourth inning. Garrett Mitchell at the plate, and Mitchell is going to take a trip around the bases. This one's off the wall in center field for a 2-run home run as Milwaukee goes into the All-Star break with a 9-3 win over Washington. Home Run Derby tomorrow night, All-Star game on Tuesday. Games are Zoom on Friday. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Save big Monday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. All natural chicken breast, just $3.88. Driscoll strawberries, just $2.44 a pound when you buy a 2-pound pack. And Hy-Vee yogurt, 3 for just $1. Monday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it. By telling the heartwarming stories with the same consistency and dedication as the difficult ones. And being there when needed, all day, every day. We work hard for this trust, not just because we love what we do, but because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
Car Seat Safety Check is an opportunity for parents or caregivers to come and work with a child passenger safety technician. Car seats can be really confusing, deciphering what the manual says, and so a CPST can help you kind of navigate that. We will be at Maury's in Onalaska at the Audi dealership. People can come have their car seat checked by a certified technician. We can answer any questions that they might have and help with the installation of their seats.
She's always had it. Pure ambition. An unbridled self-confidence that most people only dream of. You see it driving her, empowering her, And in time, you see it fueling her future. Perhaps even helping her blaze a new trail. All she needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities. Unlimited opportunity.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Save big Monday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Lay's kettle cooked rolled gold or munchies, $1.99 each when you buy 2. Jack's Pizza, $2.98. And buy 2, get 1 free on Coke or Topo Chico Sabores. Monday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
A 6-month-old Florida infant is going viral for trying to communicate with her deaf parents using sign language. Alexis Clevenger has the adorable moment.
A beautiful relationship between a granddaughter and her grandparents.
She always lights up whenever she watches them signing to her. She gets really excited.
Before she can talk and walk, baby Jane is opening a new line of communication with her deaf grandparents.
Being with them every single day, seeing it every single day, just like she is, seeing it modeled and seeing it communicated to me every single day.
Jane's mom, Mara McCullough, says when her daughter was about 4.5 months old, she started moving her hands and babbling to her grandparents. That's when she took out her phone and started capturing those sweet moments. Just last week, Mara posted this video to TikTok.
I just saw her in her little chair start signing, and my parents started signing back to her.
Jane is seen excitedly waving her hands and trying to communicate. That video now has over 9 million views.
I wasn't expecting that reaction.
And it's something unexpected because Mara says it's a very common thing in the deaf community for babies to babble.
Now the world is seeing that, not just the deaf community. It's more people are realizing babies have the capabilities to babble in sign language.
She encourages other parents to get their children access to American Sign Language.
Make sure they're learning from someone who is a native signer, so someone who is deaf or someone who is a CODA like me, a child of a deaf adult, so that they're getting the proper signs.
In Jacksonville, Florida, I'm Alexis Clevenger.
We'll have one final check of your forecast when we return.
Here's to experiencing our wonders of Wisconsin. Full of surprises and heart-pumping adventure. Plan your wonder-filled stay at travelwisconsin.com.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
Pilgrims is growing, and we want you to be part of a successful, stable, and safe company. We're offering higher wages and more pay incentives than ever before. Stop into our recruitment office any day to apply, or walk in on Wednesdays for an immediate interview. Help us feed the world while we provide you a safe work environment, stable and essential employment, and steady pay. Apply at pilgrims.com today or anytime at 502 West Main Street, Arcadia, Wisconsin.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Here's to experiencing our wonders of Wisconsin. Full of surprises and heart-pumping adventure. Plan your wonder-filled stay at travelwisconsin.com.
Just a reminder, we do have that alert day in state for tomorrow, Monday afternoon. Our main threats with this are going to be localized heavy rain and some damaging winds. Now, this is primarily for the folks who live south and along I-90, but there is a chance for some scattered storms to populate just a little bit north as we move throughout tomorrow night. Now, after that, we do have a nice, cool, dry, and seasonable week ahead of us, thankfully, if you're sick of the heat like I am.
I love it. We need it.
Definitely need it. Well, we want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this weekend. Have a great week, everyone.